All right, Louisiana beer reviews. Today we are looking at St. Peter's Organic English Ale.
It's a neat bottle.
Yes, I bought this. This is a 1 pint, .9 ounce bottle. That means 16.9 ounces. So it's a little bit more than American pint. It's a green bottle. I bought this at Dorgnax. I don't know how old it is. I'm thinking it ain't new. This company, Dorgnax, will keep stuff on the shelf for eternity. It seems like. This stuff. This company was founded in 1996. So I know it's not older than 96. All right. It's shaped like a medicine bottle, and you can see there's a lot of sediment at the bottom. It's bottle condition. That means it's fermenting in the bottle. So it's aging as it sets on the shelf. It's got a raven on it. The bottle cap. This is organic, certified organic. That's important to you. I don't care, but some people do. Okay, come on off. All right. Still got some carbonation in it. All right, now this beer is 4.5% alcohol. Gets a good score on Beer Advocate. The Bros scored outstanding, their second highest possible score. 44 out of 100 on Rate Beer, 63 out of 100 for the style, so kind of so-so on their site. Here, I'll put yours in the smaller glass. Look how foamy. Don't see any water vapor coming out.
Wow.
Holy moly.
Ooh.
That's a lively beer.
Oh, wow.
I know, this looks like seltzer water or something.
Okay, I know we're not at the sniff, but upon first smell, it reminded me of skunk very briefly, which isn't like normally what I go after in my beers.
Skunk?
So, yeah, like you know that skunk smell?
Yeah, well, it's a green bottle. But it was pushed back underneath in the shade on this shelf. I mean, not out of the light. So I don't know if it's been affected. But man, this is like I've never seen a head. This is like 90% foam and 10% beer. But you can see it's raising up pretty fast.
Oh man.
And look at all the carbonation. And it's got little fine grit everywhere. Little brown goldish grit.
Yeah.
And what's the color? Gold?
Mm-hmm. Gold.
It's going to have the grip because it's bottle conditioned. It's not really that filtered. All right, let's go with the aroma.
Not too skunky anymore.
Yeah. If it did have the skunk, it dissipated.
Luckily.
Now it just smells like
It's pretty sharp.
grain, kind of a sharp grain smell. Kind of like a moldy smell, maybe to me, like a cellar. Yeah, in a cellar.
Weird.
My grandfather in Baton Rouge had a bomb shelter he had built during the Cuban Missile Crisis, and he used to have that moldy smell.
The sharpness is almost like there's like a citrusy, but not like strong citrus. Like this isn't Blue Moon.
Yeah, it's a little right. That has citrus juice added, but this does have a little bit of a citrus smell. Really, it's an interesting smell, even nutty, kind of
Yeah, a little bit.
like some kind of nut shell. I don't know, but it's different. And look how the head is breaking out. It's very rocky, like or spongy, like a sponge, huh?
Mm-hmm. Like soap bubbles, like if you took a bubble bath.
Yeah. And the appearance is murky because of all that grit.
Mm-hmm.
Well, may as well take a taste.
Am I just gonna be tasting foam?
Mm-mm.
Mm-hmm. Ooh. You know what? I like that.
It's very like buttery and caramel.
It's not super bitter. Like usually I'll try a beer. I'm just like, ugh, but this is actually this is good.
No, this is not bitter. It has some bitterness
Well, yeah,
underneath.
but it's not like slappy in the face hops.
Now, I would think the international bitterness units on this must be around 20, which is a little higher than American beers. Like, let's see, what is it, 4.5%? So an American beer that's 4.5 would be like Miller High Life is 4.7, so it's a little stronger alcohol. But that one is less bitter than this, and that's made with corn, yellow corn grist. I don't think this is made with any corn. I think it's just barley malt, water, hops, and yeast. But let me check if they have the ingredients. I don't think they do. No. If it did have some added ingredients like corn or rice, it wouldn't really have to say that because it could still be organically produced. But they just said on the website organic barley and hops, didn't they? Okay, that's really. I like that. Look at this. It looks like a shake, like
Yeah.
a dessert shake. I mean, how you like that head? That's different, huh? In Canada, they call that a mousse, and it is like a mousse, like chocolate mousse. The
My
head
first
is,
thought when you said that was like a mousse, like a.
now
like
the
a
foam is
force
very bitter. That's
mousse.
where you're going to pick up a lot of the hops in the foam.
Yeah, the foam is really bitter. I want it to go away. So I actually like this beer, and the beer is keeping me from drinking it.
You mean the foam? Okay.
Well, part of the beer, the foam. Beer mustache.
It has a lot of sugariness in the flavor, I find. Don't you find it has a lot of sugar flavor?
Not really. I can't get past the foam, really. Not anymore.
Got to tip it real good. I guess I should have tilted the glass, but like they say, get a thick head and release the flavor and aroma. The mouthfeel is medium. It's not super light. It's medium and slick, kind of slick, like with oily kind of. And the finish is pretty dry. It's fairly refreshing, and excuse me, the drinkability is pretty good.
Yep.
It's not super drinkable. It's not super quaffable, but it is pretty good. Don't you find it has a pretty rich flavor?
Yeah, it's not just like some bland, watery beer, but it's light enough to be refreshing on this extremely hot day.
Yeah, that's why we're in the shade, because out there in the sun, the lighting is better, but it's 95, 96 degrees.
So bad.
It's $3.99 a bottle, so it's a little expensive, $3.99 for that one bottle is not a giveaway.
Could be worse.
I'll still rate it an A. I'm going to give it an A minus. I think it's excellent, but just at the bottom end of excellent.
I'll give it an A- too, because this excessive head is really annoying.
Well, it's just, I could have avoided that by tilting the glass and pouring it real slow.
Oh, so that's your fault. I'll just give it a regular A, no plus or
It is
minus.
my fault because I could have made it to where you don't get any head. Yeah, I just poured it like straight down, So, but yeah, so A minus A, that rounds off to around an 8. So that's an excellent beer, most excellent beer. So Les Bon Temps Roulé, check it out. I think you'll like it. It has a sharp flavor now. It's not gonna. If you're used to really dull beers, it might throw you. But anyway. And we're going to end this review by saying, y'all come on down to super hot southeastern Louisiana.